Kids, won't you step outside for a second?
What's up guys, Sal here. So Samsung is a very dominant player, not just in smartphones, but in the whole of technological sector. Samsung Display, for example, has a monopoly in the OLED market. I mean, over 95% of the OLED smartphones have Samsung's display in it. Even Chinese smartphone makers use Samsung's OLED panels because OLED tech of Chinese display manufacturers are nowhere near to Samsung's tech. So for Samsung, protection of its intellectual property is very important. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. Some people sold Samsung's OLED tech to a Chinese company for about $14 million. Samsung has a lot of vendors. Their job was to produce automated equipment for Samsung's OLED panels, so they have plenty of information regarding the technology process. 11 employees of this vendor, which also include their CEO, sent Samsung Display's 3D lamination tech for curved OLED panels. They literally stole a how-to guide on making the Samsung screen and sold it to a third party in China, which is a shameful thing to say the least. I mean, it took Samsung about 6 years and hundreds of millions of dollars worth of research and development, and a few people ruined all of those years of hard work and money just for some quick cash. And by the way, this is not surprising to me either. The Chinese have been doing this for a very long time. It's just the first time their underhanded methods have been exposed to the public. And please make no mistake, while the public was mostly unaware of this, it has been an open secret behind the closed corporate doors for a very long time. It makes me wonder, this is probably why the Chinese phones managed to catch up with the Korean, US, Japanese brands so fast. And probably this is how the Chinese companies are able to sell low-cost phones or other products. Because they don't pay for R&D. They steal techs and mass produce it, then sell it for a lower cost than the companies who actually invented said product. I'm not saying every Chinese company does it, but most of them do. And by the way, we don't know who this Chinese company is, which was buying all of the information from these 11 people. And I doubt Samsung would be able to go after them, because China will never let anything happen to one of their own companies. If Samsung tries to make a case in China, they'll simply block Samsung out and make a fake case to sue Samsung. That's a market of 1.4 billion potential customers they could lose, so I doubt Samsung would go after this company. In the end, this is such an awful thing that has happened to Samsung, and I hope they sue the shit out of these 11 people. Let me know your thoughts. Who do you think this Chinese company is? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace out.